haven't seen Charlotte Flair, Tom, for months since the summer. You're absolutely right. Such a spectacular.
Triple H may have removed four-time WWE champion from SmackDown due to Charlotte Flair's return. Since taking over as the chief content officer, Triple H has impressed the WWE Universe. As the Stamford-based promotion heads towards Royal Rumble 2025, fans are foreseeing surprise returns. One name whose return seems imminent is Charlotte Flair. During last week's episode of SmackDown, WWE aired a promo for the Queen, hinting that she could return at any moment. However, Triple H may have removed four-time WWE champion Nia Jax from SmackDown to prepare for Flair's upcoming return. No revenge story of Nia Jax against Tiffany Stratton? Nia Jax was the WWE Women's Champion but lost the title to Tiffany Stratton. The Buff Barbie betrayed her friend and cashed in her Money in the Bank briefcase to become the new champion. Many believe Jax would now feud with Stratton to seek vengeance for the betrayal. However, nothing of the sort has happened, and Tiffany has since moved in a completely different direction. Additionally, neither star has engaged in a segment since the Money in the Bank cash-in. This has led to speculation that Charlotte Flair might be set to feud with Stratton upon her return. This could explain why WWE has avoided continuing the storyline between Nia Jax and Tiffany following the title change. The Irresistible Force is now seemingly part of WWE Raw. Another surprising development is that Nia Jax has become more involved on Monday Night Raw rather than SmackDown. This subtly confirms that the Irresistible Force could be shifted to the Red brand as part of the transfer window. Triple H seems to want to keep Stratton and Jax separated for now, so he might have placed Nia on Raw. Triple H seems to want to keep Stratton and Jax separated for now, so he might have placed Nia on Raw. This allows Triple H to postpone the potential feud. With Charlotte Flair's imminent return, she might challenge Stratton directly for the title upon her comeback. Triple H has already subtly hinted at the Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair feud. Charlotte Flair's return promo aired last week on SmackDown. The timing was intriguing, as it was shown just before Tiffany Stratton's entrance. The Buff Barbie was set to face Naomi in the main event, and the strategic placement of the vignette caught the attention of many fans. Many believe Flair will challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship upon returning under HHH's regime. Charlotte Flair is expected to return to WWE in the coming weeks. A wrestling veteran recently predicted the exact date of the Queen's comeback. The name being discussed is Jonathan Coachman. Charlotte Flair's WWE return date, predicted by veteran after recent vignette. The 14-time women's champion has been out of action since December 2023 when she suffered multiple knee injuries during a match against Asuka on SmackDown. Over the past few months, she has shared several videos of her recovery process on social media. Last Friday on SmackDown, WWE aired a Charlotte Flair vignette, teasing her return. On the Behind the Turnbuckle, The Last Word podcast, wrestling veteran Jonathan Coachman predicted that the Queen could make her comeback at Royal Rumble on February 1st, 2025. Charlotte Flair, they've been teasing her comeback. Probably going to be at the Royal Rumble. She's been out for a long time. She had a serious injury, Coachman said. 2400 hours 39 to 2400 hours 46, WWE analyst thinks Charlotte Flair will win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. Charlotte Flair is arguably the greatest female superstar in history. One of the Queen's biggest accomplishments in the Stamford-based company is winning the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble match. On his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, WWE analyst Sam Roberts predicted that the 38-year-old would win this year's Royal Rumble, marking her second victory in the annual elimination match. Charlotte is my pick to win the Women's Royal Rumble this year right now, but who knows? Who knows she'll even be back? Flair is not the only female superstar expected to return at Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch are also rumored to make their comeback. The goddess has been absent for nearly 2 years. Meanwhile, the man reportedly left the company last year after her contract expired. However, it is rumored that she has signed a new deal. Charlotte Flair reacts to Stone Cold Steve Austin's important health update. WWE superstar Charlotte Flair has commented on Stone Cold Steve Austin's latest Instagram post, where the Rattlesnake shared a major health update. The former WWE champion announced he recently got a total knee replacement. Stone Cold Steve Austin is quite possibly the greatest superstar ever to grace the WWE ring. His character had a relatively brief run of a few years on WWE TV back in the day, but it cemented him as the greatest of all time in the eyes of many fans. Austin recently shared an update on Instagram and revealed he had total knee replacement surgery 7 weeks ago. His post received a comment from none other than former women's champion Charlotte. Charlotte Flair has been on the shelf for a while. In December 2023, the Queen met Asuka in a singles bout on an episode of SmackDown and suffered an injury during the match. She's been working hard towards her big return since then. WWE recently shared a vignette hyping Flair's return, and it seems like she is going to be back on the road to WrestleMania 41. Here's what Sam Roberts said about Flair's upcoming return on his podcast, Not Sam Wrestling. There were rumors over the last week about there being a plan for Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. I mean, some people were like, oh, that's the first I've heard about it this week. Other people listen to Not Sam Wrestling and know that I've said that for months. That's the WrestleMania match that I want, Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. Of course, there are people who are saying Charlotte might be the one that did in Jade Cargill, that threw her on the car, but I don't see that. Many fans want a Tiffany Stratton versus Flair outing at the show of shows. Only time will tell what WWE has in store for Flair when she eventually returns. Charlotte Flair shares positive health update ahead of imminent WWE return. Charlotte Flair shared a positive health update ahead of her imminent WWE return. The promotion recently aired a vignette on SmackDown promoting the veteran's return to the ring. Flair has been on the shelf since the December 8, 2023 episode of SmackDown. She tore her ACL, MCL, and meniscus in a singles bout against damaged CTRL's Asuka and still has not returned to the ring. The former champion took to her Instagram story today to share a positive health update. She shared a video of herself entering an athlete's recovery room. And you can check it out on Instagram by clicking here. Tiffany Stratton cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on Nia Jax to become the new WWE Women's Champion on SmackDown earlier this month. The Buff Barbie also recently suggested that she battle Flair at WrestleMania 41. WWE analysts suggest Charlotte Flair should face Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. Sam Roberts recently suggested that Charlotte Flair would challenge Tiffany Stratton for the title at WrestleMania 41 in April. Speaking on his Not Sam Wrestling podcast, the media personality shot down the possibility of Flair being the mystery star who attacked Jade Cargill and claimed that she should return to go after Stratton. Roberts added that he would like to see the dream match take place at WrestleMania this year in Las Vegas. There were rumors over the last week